Biafrans. This is Radio Biafra HAUSA-SERVICE 2, coming to you from the platform of Radio Biafra London, under the leadership of one and only Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Ohamadike, one of Biafra land. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the only incorruptible leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. He's the director of Radio Biafra and her television, the commander of the armies of Biafra and the greatest man living on this planet Earth. And this broadcast is coming to you from me, a servant of the Most High, a servant of the indigenous people of Biafra, and a proud disciple of our leader in the person of Nwachineke. Once again, I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, great Biafrans, friends of Biafrans. Even the enemies of Biafrans, you are highly welcome. As you know, one thing is for us to press on for the disintegration of this British demonic abominable contraption called Zoological Republic of Nigeria, and for the restoration of the kingdom of God here on earth, which is Biafra. Our land is sacred. It is longitude 0, latitude 0. Our land is the beginning. Our land is the center of the world, and we are the ancient people, the first creation of the Most High. He is beloved. That is who we are. Enemy will not hide it away, hide it again from us. We need to know that and know why we are being hated, why the enemy don't want us. Enemy has imported different kind of species in this planet Earth, and have it in mind that in as much as enemy brought these people in, some had been already, their mind had been polluted. They will never like you, they will never like me, they will never support us. We must have that in mind, and that will help us to press on, to make sure that we get our authority. One of the safest way for us to continue to exist, one of the safest way for us to excel in this planet Earth and enjoy everything Elohim has given to us, is by having our own territorial area, by having our own sovereignty, by taking the authority over our land. That is the only way, which is Biafra. Any other thing is rubbish. We cannot excel until when we are there. So it's better for you to drop any other thing you have. Fight this. Let's get there before the other one. What we are doing is like we are looking for the mat, whereby we don't have a portion of the land where we'll spread our mat to sleep at that moment or stay. That is the problem. Let's drop every comfort. Drop every comfort, brother, sister, and let us press on. Fight this battle now. Even though if we fall on the process, you have children, we have children, I have children, you have yours, they will benefit for it. And that is what a good parent always does, to leave a good legacy for their children. Very, very important. That is the only way, brother, but the enemy cannot give it to us. It will come as a result of our tenacity, as a result of our formidability, as a result of our hard work, as a result of our consistency in everything we are asked to do, and finally, as a result of our obedience to the rules and regulation. Our discipline is the key. That is how it will come, brother. That is how it will come. Very, very important. But before we proceed, let us bow down our head and commit our proceedings into the hands of Jehovah Elohim, Chukwu Okike Abiama, Ekekero Wanile, the Most High God, who giveth us the ability to do what we are doing. Dear righteous King of glory, we worship you, we adore thee, we glorify your name, we lift your name high above every other name. You alone is God. Beside thee there is no any other God. You created everything. The scripture said you speak it and everything come into existence through the power in your word. We bless thee, we worship thee. We lie down on the floor, we glorify your name because you are God. We will never bow down to wood, stone, any other thing, any other demon, spirits that are not of yours. We will never worship them. Only you, the Most High, shall we glorify all the days of our life. This moment we give you praise, we worship you, we adore thee. The scripture says, remind me of your promises. And that is why each time we come with your word. We come to you with your word, reminding you what you have said, what you have spoken through your prophets. Abba Father, that indeed in Isaiah 65 verse 24, you say, before they call to me, I will answer them. While they are still talking about their need, I will go ahead and answer their prayer. Father, we stand upon this word to present your servant, our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, ancient of the day, Jehovah Jireh. He did no wrong. He did no wrong. He did no wrong. Father, you know that. And he must be free. He must be released. Jehovah Jireh, and the plans of the enemy over his life will never come to pass. My Father, my Maker, will give you praise. Lord, will bless your holy name. As we present it, O Lord, asking you that you will react, you will act according to your word. Father, you will fight this battle according to your word, to the glory of your name. Jehovah Nissi, the same way we present the Eastern Security Network. The Bible said that angel of the Lord encamp around those who fear him, and he delivered them. Father, you will camp around the ESN. You will protect them as they are in the bush, protecting our forests, our land. Jehovah Jireh, protect them, guide them. May enemy never excel. May enemy never penetrate. May enemy never succeed as long as ESN exists. Jehovah Jireh, Jehovah Nissi, supply their needs according to your riches in glory. Let their needs never lack. Let their wants never lack, Lord. Let it be available at all times. Strengthen them day and night. May they be angry to fight the enemy, that indeed they will destroy this enemy that are coming to destroy the children of God. May they destroy it, Father, that your name will be glorified. Immortal Redeemer, ancient of the day, we give you praise, we give you glory as we commit the DOS into thy hand, O Lord. Father, DOS is like that baby whose parents are not there, but you are there to guide and direct them. I present them before the Abba, Father, that you will strengthen them, you will be with them. Immortal Redeemer, give them the wisdom, the knowledge, the understanding, the ability, the strength, Jehovah Nissi, for them to be able to lead your people. You know how stubborn the Igbo people are. Father, you know how stubborn your people are. Jehovah Nissi, give them that grace. They need it at this moment. Father, we rebuke every invocation, enchantment, incantation, every ritual, demonic sacrifice enemy has made in the regions of the water, in the forest, under the sun, the moon, against them. Immortal Redeemer will counter it, O Lord. As a believer of Yeshua HaMashiach, Father, I counter it by the blood of Yeshua, the blood that demon cannot drink, the blood that witches and wizards cannot drink. Father, we counter it with that blood, that indeed every curse the enemy has laid upon them are broken to the glory of your name. Jehovah Nissi, we commit IPOB into thy hand. Lord, I continue to pray that in the name of Yeshua HaMashiach, your people will be free. Father, your people will be free. Your people are blessed. Your people are restored. Deuteronomy 8:18, you say, remember the God who giveth you the strength to be successful. Father, may the strength to prosper, may the strength to excel, may the strength, the power, the ability, the wisdom, the energy to succeed in life, Father, by the power of your angelic beings which you scatter all over the world, may that strength be dropped right now in the palm of every IPOB all over the world. Let it drop in the hand, Lord, upon their foreheads, that indeed they will excel, they will shine like sparkling stars wherever they are, that people will see it and notice that indeed there is something special, something different upon this child, because your presence has manifested in his life or in her life to the glory of your name. Father, bless Ipob from North Pole to the South Pole. Father, deliver those in dangers. Father, deliver those that have been destined to kill. Father, deliver those that are in prison. Father, free them. Bless them, O Lord. Immortal Redeemer. Father, we continue to pray for our brothers who have been ignorantly, ancient of the day, brainwashed. Father, that they will regain themselves by the power in the spoken word of God, by the power in the prayer we altered globally. Jehovah Nissi, let their mind return back to them, O Lord. Father, Lord God Jehovah, and that cancer the enemy is bringing them together, let there be catastrophe, let there be dispute, may they scatter, ancient of ancient, as we continue to pray to the land of Biafra. Lord God Jehovah, using the soil as a point of contact to the land of Biafra, Jehovah Ninsi, that indeed a day of judgment is set, that the land of Biafra will rise, Jehovah Ninsi, to swallow evil, wicked men and women in our land, those who don't want peace, those who don't want your kingdom to come in this planet Earth. Father, let the earth open and swallow them, both foreigners and locals who are there, to the glory of your name. Thank you, blessed Lord, Abba Father. Thank you, my Lord, because you are that God that answered prayer. The Bible said in John 14:14, ask of me anything in my name and I will do it. Daddy, we believe that as we ask this prayer in the beautiful name of your beloved Son, Yeshua HaMashiach, that you will answer us. Thank you, blessed Lord. Thank you, Abba Father. In the name of Yeshua we prayed. Great Biafrans, we have come to continue to press on for the disintegration of this British demonic abominable contraction called Zoological Republic. Brothers and sisters, and that is what we're here for. When you wake up every day, even before you go to sleep, make sure you think, you pray to your God in heaven, say, deposit something in my mind that I will wake up with in the morning with fresh memory for disintegration of this abominable contraption, of this evil, of this Goliath. Deposit something in me that I will use it to destroy it for that day. Is very, very important. As a freedom fighter, this thing must be in your mind at all times, because what we are fighting is evil. What we are fighting is evil. It's going to be a very quick one today, because we are not going to take much of our time to stay long on the studio. It's quite obvious right now that Sunday Igboho had been released from Benin Republic prison. Sunday Igboho had been released. Let's see one or two sentences from here. Sunday Igboho handed over to Yoruba Nation leader, Professor Akintoye. The Ilana Omo Oduwa Worldwide, a Yoruba self-determination group, says Sunday Deyemi, Yoruba Nation activist, more commonly known as Sunday Igboho, had been released from detention and handed over to Professor Banji Akintoye, the leader of the Yoruba Nations group. Igboho had been detained in prison facility in Republic of Benin after he was arrested with Ropo, his wife, Cardinal Bernardine at Cardinal Bernardine International Airport, Cotonou, while he was on his way to Germany in July 2021. The news is that Sunday Igboho had been released and handed over to Professor Akintoye. Professor Akintoye. This is a Yoruba man. You see how they are working on their own. But our own is to trade us. Our own is to trade us how they will become their 2023. I would like us to look into this thing now. Now that APC have finally shifted this thing to Southwest, right? Southwest and North. That is how their ticket will be. Then let's see what our Efulefus will do. Let's see those ones that are coming us down, killing us, using a bag, using us to do ritual for Nigeria unity. Don't you know that what the essence of Nigerian soldier killing us is just to use our blood to elongate this abomination? If you are in the spirit, you will agree with me. But let's look at the faces of these people. Now, this is what I would like us to look into on today's broadcast. But time will not permit us to expand much on it. I will come back to that. But let's take another news, because what is happening in the zoo is abomination. Is abomination from abomination to abomination. Suspected herdsmen invaded Taraba community. 26 killed, many injured. 26 people were murdered instantly in Taraba State. 26 people were murdered at the early hour of yesterday, Monday. 26 people were murdered in Taraba State by herdsmen, by Buhari's brothers. No fewer than 26 people had been reportedly killed and many others injured by suspected armed raiders at Tor Damisa community in the Donga local government area of Taraba State. It was learned that the people killed in the attack include children and women. Everything were massacred. There's no peace. There was no peace. They clean everywhere because they know their intention is to erase the indigenous people and take over the land. It had been there, but the foolishness of the indigenous people is what I don't understand. This Taraba had been in pain. You know, for all this while, everything was calm and the attention were shifted to other places. It had been in the northeast, all this while, northwest. Boko Haram or bandit within Sokoto and Borno State now is shifting down towards the middle area now. 26 people are dead. During Christmas, it was Adamawa. It was Adamawa. You see how they are moving. Last week or last 2 weeks was a Benue where they attacked some certain people. Now 26 people are dead, and it is the number of people that we are able to recover, because people were running helter-skelter and these people were shooting at a random. And the president is in London. Not that he's alive. Buhari is dead. Buhari is dead and was buried in shallow grave in Saudi Arabia since 2017. That one is settled. If they don't want to say it, we will continue to remind them. It's just for them to play. It's just a formality. So that let it be that this man, how come, as we have been saying it, exposing them, how is it that this man, you don't fall sick again at your old age? That is why they do all those things. Then tell Osibanjo, because Osibanjo is a ping-pong, you know. Osibanjo is just a puppet. So they ask Osibanjo, tell him what to do, and that one is smiling as they are promising him somehow maybe you become the president. They have told him what to do. Then before the impostor left, why he's going, there is fuel crisis in the country. He is the petroleum minister. Nothing is working. Then look at 26 people have been murdered, butchered. These are the recorded ones. Unofficial, it could be 100 just overnight in Taraba State, just because they are still yoked into the zoo. Sometimes I don't blame the politicians, but I blame the indigenous people. This thing has been happening from year to year. To happen again. Before this year runs down now, another killing will take over in Taraba State. And there are people who witness this one, they escape it, that will be killed on that day. What are you doing? Why can't you wake up? That is why we continue to tell us that there is something wrong with the brain of black people. Until we begin to tackle that thing, any system we find ourselves is rubbish. It is rubbish. Let's continue. According to Punch, the attack, which happened in the early hour of Monday, has left hundreds of houses burnt, while properties worth millions of naira are also destroyed. The attack was said to have been a reprisal attack after a Fulani man in the area was allegedly shot in the leg by a suspected thief farmer who currently receiving a treatment in police custody. All these things are rubbish stories being cooked up. TV is in Benue. You did your gerrymandering, you scattered the land. TV is in Benue State, and the TV extended to Taraba. Why not bring them together and form their own community according to natural geographical enclave? That is how people were made. But you still, we go up, we condemn the Berlin Conference of 1885, 1884, 1885, the Berlin Conference. But we are still practicing it, even internally. We are practicing it internally. Because some of this crisis, some of this local crisis sometimes originated as a result of gerrymandering. You know that there is oil in this place and you don't want Igbo people to grow or whatever. You carve some of them, you carve into this place, you carve the land, you put this, that. On the process, there must be problem because you are trying to change the hand of the nature. Nature is the one who made that thing to be as it is. You can't change it. No matter what you do, it can't change. It's just like modern things. People will come and tell you that what a man can do, a woman can do it. All those things are rubbish. You respect everybody's strength, natural strength. But what this person can do, this person cannot. Or somebody, the worst one. The worst one is converting yourself to be a man or to be a woman. Those things are rubbish. It cannot work in a natural world. The same way it is in this land adjustment boundaries. It is called gerrymandering, as our leader has lectured us on all these things. You carve them, or from time to time you'll be hearing TV. If not TV and Jukun, you hear TV and Fulani. But come to the main issue now. What would the Fulani man doing there? It's not his village, it's not his town. He will take his cattle to come and destroy, although it's an orchestrated issue. It's either to Fulanize or to Islamize people. That is their game. and the indigenous people, when we tell them that you need to divide Nigeria or restructure or do, they will not. The hatred they have for us will not let them absorb the truth, and they will be continue to be killed. So this one happened in Taraba State. Yesterday, Monday morning, 26 people by Nigerian newspaper were killed. 26 innocent indigenous people in that area were massacred. Unofficial, it could reach 100. Unofficial, it could reach 100. Houses were burnt, things were destroyed. And they will not be showing you all those things in NTA. But they will be reporting Ukraine, telling you Ukraine, Ukraine, Ukraine. Nigerian news will be reporting you Ukraine. But behind them, 26 people. I don't know whether how many people have died in Ukraine this thing now. Official one. Forget about all this thing CNN is bringing. But just yesterday, Monday, 26 zoologians are dead, killed by zoologians. Not that there is an invader, just as it's happening in Ukraine. They won't tell you all this thing because they know that this is the nucleus of your problem, and by the time you know it, you will look for solution, and your solution will truncate. Your solution will put a stunt. Your solution will stop their evil income, because it is as a result of corruption that bring all these things, and that is where these politicians are making their money. So they won't let their media to broadcast it. Rather, they will tell you showing all these things will cause more panic in this town. But people are still dying day and night. We must continue. Let's take another news. This one says, soldiers fighting Boko Haram terrorists shoot colleague in Borno. Soldiers are going mental, and it's always like that. Once there are some people who will be in the battlefield for some time, what will happen? You will see them, they'll go mental. It affects their order, their mental order. It affects them. But there is a treatment for it. But why the zoo own is increasing is because already the people are not well fed. Somebody is not. It's just like you taking medication, you are not eating very well, or there are some good food with vitamins that have to react or work with those food you are eating. You eat food, you take your medication without eating food, which is dangerous. That is what is happening, because the reason why most of Nigerian soldiers, zoologian soldiers, are going mental these days, because the other day, was it during December, they were doing a particular program. I was just watching it on their Facebook, and they were talking about how their soldiers are going mental, how to, all those things is just, zoo is very good in theory. When it comes to theory, zoo is perfect. Zoo can even have A1 in English, more than an English person. But when it's come to practical, that engineer will study in the university, say, okay, now build this road or put electric or whatever. Is what you study and you get A1. It's zero. The only thing is just good in grammar. Polish English, well decorated, that's the only rubbish. Zoo is very good in all those things. They were bringing the issue in that program. But how do they implement it? Zero. Now, their soldiers are going mental. Their soldiers are going mental to the extent they are shooting themselves. And that's why we are telling Nigerian soldiers to resign. It could be you tomorrow. If you are okay, maybe you have a very strong gene or a very strong immune system or vitamins in your body, you could not fall it. What of the one that will affect your colleague? Your colleague there, then his mistake will affect you. So it's vice versa. Listen to this news. It said, Yahya Ibrahim, an aggrieved soldier fighting Boko Haram insurgent in Northeast, has opened fire on his colleague Abubakar Mohammed. Reporters gathered that the duo are troops of Operation Desert Sanity. Ibrahim, with army number 18NA 770725, was said to have suddenly cocked his rifle and shoot Mohammed with army number 96NA 42/4975 in the shoulder. He just shot his colleague in the shoulder from behind. just because he has gone mental, because this is northern, they are the same religion, the same tribe. So if there is anything different, we would have been suspecting. You would have been suspecting, to tell you that indeed he has a mental disorder as a result of battle. It always happened. It happened everywhere. It happened everywhere. But the thing is that it can be regulated. Can be regulated. A good nutrition, a good feeding for a soldier in the battle. That is why we don't need to joke with our own ESN. As our men are on the ground doing us pride, you must release that money. You must donate, you must give, so that they will take very good care of themselves, because it's the same thing. That of the zoo, we always see when they will come and protect and all this, that no food, which is very dangerous, very bad. The incident happened at a military base on Bruno during the weekend. The victim is said to be receiving treatment at the 7th Division Military Hospital, Maduguri. There have been public concern recently over the state of mental health of Zolojan soldiers, particularly the one fighting insurgency in the northeast. So a lot of them, and the issue is as a result of poor nutrition, poor treatment. They are not well fed. Nigerian soldiers are not well fed. A lot of instances in 2020, in 2021, a lot of instances where things happen. So it's because they are not well taken care. And we keep on telling the Nigerian soldiers to do what? To resign, so that Nigeria will end. Nigeria will end. The earlier, the better for you. Finally, because of time, we see what is happening. We see what is happening. There are burnings in Umondoba. Yesterday, a lot of buildings were razed. You see what they are doing to put us into IDP camp. In Umondoba presently now, they burn people's houses yesterday. Yesterday, if you're on Facebook, on WhatsApp groups, you will see the pictures. Who are doing this thing? Zoological military. They'll just come and burn somebody's house. They won't get the person, they'll burn the house. Even the one I was watching, the person now said that it's like somebody is there. It's like somebody's church or whatever. Maybe there are sick people there. They just put fire there for everything to burn down. This thing is happening in our land. And I want to bring all these things as I open the line immediately. I want to bring this thing to us. Why are all these things happening? We thought that all of them are preparing themselves for 2023. Now that they have shifted it, I even somehow heard that Rochas Okorochi is trying to jump to PDP to go and hijack the ticket. Maybe if PDP will shift it to Southeast. If PDP will shift it to Southeast so that he becomes the president. I thought that APC is their almighty party that they believe in. Now that they have shifted it and these killings have still going on and have gone, what is the stake of these our politicians? This is what I would like us to look into. If you have the number, you just call in +1 8326373 Just straight to the point. Go straight to the point because time is not on our side. Time is not on our side. We have to round it up and vacate from the studio. Thank you very much. Our lines are open right now in case you are standing by. +1 8326373 That is the only line you can get us now. If you are calling the other line, you won't be able to get me. Just only this one line, +1 8326373 Now that they have shifted their presidential ticket to which place? To Southwest and North. And these people are still killing us. What is the fate? What are we going to do to these politicians? What do you think we should do to these criminals that have been treading our blood? Because for them, they will say that it is when they get the Igbo president, they would have used it to do this, to do that. Maybe all those things we are agitating would have ended. Now they have denied them. They have denied them their own thing they are believing. Let's take this call. Must be Desmond. Desmond, you are live on air. Just go straight to the point.
Yes, thank you, Nwachineke, and good morning to you. I will just use my time to inform our people on the need for us to continue to support ESN. Having backed up everything you said, we must continue to support ESN for the defense of Biafra land. So for Biafrans in Italy, we have these numbers from IPOB National Body, signed by IPOB National Coordinator of Italy, and for you to call and support ESN. The first number is +39 35100 46055. This is IPOB National Coordinator number. And the second is +39 371 3044 This is IPOB National PRO number. Any of them you call, you'll be directed on how to support ESN. Very, very important. Nwachineke, the stake of our politicians for the fact that that the APC has done their presidency to presidential ticket to the southwest and vice president to northeast is that they will all return in shame. You know, it's a clear example that they are only using them to kill their people. So it's a lesson to them which I know they cannot learn. But what I want to say is that Biafrans must know that our only hope is on Biafra. So the release of our leader, as they have released on the Igbo from another land, Nigeria should release our leader and conduct referendum for our freedom. That is our own demand, and that is where we are heading to. Nothing is another option. We don't care for their presidency or anything else. Thank you, Nwachineke, and God bless you from here.
Before you go, what of the people they have killed now? What of our people that they have killed? Like somebody like Devil Man. Devil Man scrapped our families in Ebonyi State. Devil Man scrapped our family in Ebonyi State. Because the essence of all he was doing in Ebonyi State was to see whether they will shift it to him to become the president or vice president.
Yes, it's evident to him that the gods of the land is against him, and it's also a clue to him that he is going to be judged in the land of Biafra. They will not kill our people and go scot-free, you know. So they have killed our people, and they should also wait for their own comeuppance, because it's going to come at the right time. So that is it. But then the shame is upon them, and it will be upon them till they rot in hell. Thank you, Nwachineke.
Thank you very much. Exactly. Let's take this call. Akazu, can you hear me?
Yes, Mazi, I can hear you.
What do you think we are going to do to these politicians that have killed us because of a presidential ticket that have been denying them?
Mazi, the truth is that these people cannot stay watching these criminals burning our houses, killing people in our villages. I mean, let them come now. Let them come and do the election in East. Let's see. Let them gather. We will tell them that we own the land. We cannot have people that are representing us and they are killing us. They are doing nothing. We will make Biafra land ungovernable for all of them. Let them come now. They're not going to do campaign. They're going to do campaign now. Let them come. We are here waiting. Let me use this opportunity, please, to make this important announcement, please. Allow me in just 2 minutes. Fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom, IPOB Austria is having a fundraising for ESN, and this fundraising we are having for ESN date is on 9th of April 2022. 9th of April 2022, and the time is 4 p.m. 4 p.m. The venue of this fundraising for ESN is in Zoom Media Chat. I repeat, in Zoom Media Chat, and the guest honor of that of this fundraising on that particular day is Mazi Nwachineke, Deputy HOD, Mazi Abanyem, European Rep, Madam Nnamdi, Head of Finance. And this ESN has been authorized by the HOD under the leadership of Mazi Nwachineke. Please, we are urging everybody here in Austria, lovers of freedom, to join us on this particular event, because ESN is doing a wonderful job at home. If not them, we don't know where we would have been to this moment. And please, if you want for more information, you can contact our national coordinator, Mazi Nwachineke. His telephone number is +43 676 643 4824. I repeat, his telephone number Mazi Nwachineke, National Coordinator, +43 676 643 4824. And also our fundraising organizing coordinator, Mazi Michael Okoro. His telephone number is +43 681 8111 7095. I repeat Mazi Michael Okoro number once again, +43 681 8111 7095. Please, you can contact this number for more information. And as soon as the Zoom ID is out, we will make it available for the whole world. Mazi, thank you. May Chukwu Kabema bless you. All we are saying is that it doesn't matter what this will do, we must continue to fight for this freedom until Biafra is restored. May Chukwu Kabema bless you, my brother. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. That's a Mazi Akazu fundraising coming up in Austria, and be part of it so that we will support our ESN. Very, very important. Very, very important. So as I was just saying, regarding the happenings, they are still burning buildings in Biafra land, courtesy of these politicians. Now they have denied them the so-called presidential opportunity. They have denied it to them. I don't know the eyes to look at these people. I don't know how to, I don't even know what to say to them, because if I will unleash my anger on them, I don't even think that their dead body can be recovered as a result of the damages they have done to us. They have done to us. This will prove to you that these people, with all their gara, all the whole noise they are making, they are not even inner caucus of the so-called party. They are not even in inner caucus. They are just a servant everywhere. They don't even know what APC was doing. All this while, Ojus Okalo was gallivanting one place to another, claiming this, claiming that. I will pull my dagger, I am ready for this and that, all rubbish. He don't even know what the so-called party he belongs is doing. Look at Rocha Sokorosha jumping. He was in PDP before. From PDP, he entered ABGA to become governor. He left ABGA and go to APC for all the whole thing he have done for this APC. Look at him. Now we are hearing that he want to maybe decamp from APC to go to PDP to see whether he will get the ticket. Not knowing that Fulani knows how to balance the game. Fulani could now do their PDP convention and shoot the ticket to North, so that Atiku will hold it, so that they can kick off the Jagaban and still hold the power, because that has been their mission. Look at our own people. Look at all the whole evil they have done to us because of this seat. Still, they refuse to give it, and they are not talking. They keep quiet. I was just searching the pages of newspapers to see the reaction of all these idiots. All these idiots, to see their reaction in their so-called APC. Because of this is what they did this, they did that, but nothing is happening. Let's take this call. Mazi Demba, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you clearly. Mazi Nwachineke, Chukwu Okike Abiama no na our side. Ugo, ebe go na mgbagbu. Because ma ndị be anyị a na-agbafe okwu fadị anụ ife na-ekwu fakpochisie ntị. Na Southern of Sokoto, after 12 days, enwere independent.